Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm gonna do a news video. Got my 2 recaps done for the day, so I'm gonna do a news video. We're gonna start with wrestling. We actually have more to talk about than I thought I would. So, it was announced this morning at about 6 a.m. W's officially announced that their premium live events available in the U.S. will be headed to ESPN beginning in 2026. The deal with Peacock expires in early 2026. WWE Premium Live events will be heading to ESPN platforms in the U.S. beginning in 2026. So, but then we got a little bit more detail on this. WWE PLEs available in the U.S. in 2026 will be held on ESPN's new direct-to-consumer service with select events simulcast on ESPN's linear networks, according to CNBC. All 10 of WWE's PLE live events each year will stream on ESPN's new $29.99 per month direct-to-consumer platform. Select events will be simulcast on ESPN linear networks. Service will go for $29.99 per month or $299 per year. God damn. Please tell me Peacock will still be available, though, because I'm not paying $30 a month for that shit. I'm just gonna get on streaming sites, dude, like, I'm not, $30 a month? And nearly $300 per year on a freaking pay-per-view? Come on, man. Ridiculous. God, that's why I'm glad streaming sites exist. The pigs get fat, the hogs get slaughtered. TKO is going to price out the fans. It's like, I'm tired, dude. $30 per month for just premium live events is insane. They can get the entire fuck out of here with that. We need to get back $9.99. The WWE Network, remember that? $9.99. That's so good I didn't even realize. From $10 to nearly $30. Like, dude, I'm not, no, I'm sorry. Like, $30 for a fucking pay-per-view. So, via CNBC, SmackDown in the U.S. will continue to air on USA Network and will stream on Peacock till 2029. So it's gonna be on. I guess Saturday Night Main Event's gonna be a thing. I guess they do that shit every few months. SmackDown's gonna be on Peacock, so I mean, I don't know if it'll be live. Dude, and I swear, some of you are gonna pay $30 to watch 5 matches. Like, come on, dude. SmackDown streams on Peacock. I don't know. Like, apparently from the comments, people are like, it streams on Peacock 30 days after its original air date, so it's beyond worthless. It's dog shit. So ESPN is paying an average of $325 million per year on a 5-year deal for WWE PLEs beginning in 2026. Oh great, 5 years of this shit. Peacock had previously paid $180 million per year over a 5-year deal. All I'm gonna say is if they want customers to pay for this, I better be seeing top-tier build and storylines and top-tier matches on every PLA. Because if there isn't, I'm not paying $30 to watch 5 matches per show. Can we just get the WWE Network back? I mean, it's still not. It was only $9.99. Oh, Jesus Christ. TK is so greedy, dude. It's going to price out a lot of fans, and quite frankly, those websites online are going to be bombarded with traffic starting in 2026. A lot of fans will not want to pay this. I'm not. Hell no. Shit's trash. Well, they get their $325 million, though. So Nick Khan states that the deal with ESPN will begin with 10 PLEs being held in 2026 with room to grow. Oh boy, can't wait for every pay-per-view to be on here. In other words, it's going to go $30, $40, $50 a month next few years. Yeah, I'm good, man. Oh, in order for us to bring you the best product, yeah, while having the same product for the last decade. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm not gonna pay $30, dude. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna find streaming sites. Room to Grow, yeah, they are technically doing a PLE every like 3 weeks, dude. Ridiculous. So Nick Khan is confident people who subscribe to Peacock for WWE PLE will follow the product to be subscribers of ESPN to continue watching their PLEs. Will the subs follow the product to whatever the new platform is? I think we've demonstrated to Peacock our subscribers will follow. They certainly all followed from the WWE Network, and that expanded that subscribership extensively to Peacock. And there's obviously other product at Peacock to watch, which our fans who subscribe primarily for us were able to sample. Same will be the case with ESPN via the variety. They don't get it. I'm not a businessman. I don't claim to. Peacock costs less than the WWE Network monthly. ESPN costs 3 times more than the WWE Network every month. Plus, Peacock offers other shows and movies with it. I can watch other shows and movies on it. There's nothing with ESPN for me, dude. Like, I'm not paying $30 just to watch a PLE every, like, 3 weeks, dude. Like, Peacock has other shows. This shit doesn't, dude. I don't watch anything. Anything they offer other than sports. Other than that, I don't watch anything with ESPN. Oh, Jesus Christ. And you're comparing this, dude. You think Nick Khan is crazy if you think people's families are going to go from paying $10 to $30 a month for 5 matches a month. And people have other things to pay for in the world. So, ESPN is paying $30. Hell no, dude. Fuck this. Bret Hart says that he told Gunther to his face that his style of wrestling and his chops are bullshit and calls it lazy shit wrestling. Huh. And Bret Hart must just hates taking chops. I get what he's saying, but it's just a different style. It's not for everyone. And Gunther's also pretty technical, though, at least from what I've seen. He can mix it up with anybody in the ring. This is the first motherfucker I've ever heard publicly shit on Gunther. So, a home for the domestic rights to WWE's library that currently sits on Peacock has not been decided yet for 2026 and onwards. Netflix is the likely home for the library. NXT PLEs are also excluded in the ESPN deal and will be up for bidding. Dude, they're just taking everything off TV. This has to be confusing as fuck for new WWE viewers. Man, I'm so sick and tired of WWE content being scattered across 40 fucking different platforms. Like, I can't keep up with this shit. Like, you have it on Netflix, Peacock, USA, sometimes NBC with your Saturday night shows. Like, oh, Lord. Triple H says that WWE PLEs on ESPN beginning in 2026 are going to be bigger and more of a spectacle than they've ever been before. They say this every time. Me when I lie. This is what he said about Raw on Netflix, and it's the same shit, basically. Except sometimes it's uncensored. And he even addressed Brock's return. He said whatever the hell he wants. Brock Lesnar sort of does what he wants to do, so we're thrilled to have the Beast back. We hit him up and said it's time to come home. And he was into it, a massive moment for our fans, something they thought they wouldn't see. I mean, look. I mean, I'm not saying if he's innocent or guilty. I'm just saying, still, I don't know if he's in the lawsuit. I don't know. The quote is crazy regardless. That's a wild thing to say. Roman Reigns is slated to work on 4 weeks. Slated to work for 4 weeks on the set of Street Fighter next month. If things run as normal, he would start on September 2nd and finish his commitments on the week of September 26th. Damn, man. But he's advertised for Raw on August 18th in Philly. So, I'm not going to talk about Cody talking about Brock. I really don't care. Austin Theory has been removed from WWE's active roster internally. I think he's hurt, I believe. I think he's injured, so that's why he was moved. He's hurt. Why would he be on their active roster? I felt this is a bunch of a nothing burger. Paul Heyman says the critics need to get over Brock Lesnar returning and he isn't going to get canceled. Oh brother. Paul Heyman reveals that at some point Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 3 was discussed for WrestleMania 41. Their rivalry is perfect. Their rivalry was perfect as it is. But I feel like they'll fight again, but I don't know. They were great matches. They didn't need to happen again. Paul Heyman compares the sport behind Karrion Kross to the rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bro, what? Are you serious? You're joking, man. The disrespect to Stone Cold comparing him to Karrion Kross. Look, I think Karrion Kross is better than people give him credit for. But still, come on, man. Saying that shit. Get out of here. Let's get some NBA news. That was a long wrestling portion. Diddy's lawyer says he wants to return to Madison Square Garden once he's free. Oh no. Kendrick Perkins gave his top 5 defensive players in the NBA. Alex Caruso, Evan Mobley, Amon Thompson, Victor Wembanyama, Lou Dort. Dumbass. The Magic are the favorites to be Trae Young's next team per Bovada official. Kevin O'Connor and Kyle Kuzma. I think it's fair to give him a pass for last season. It's hard to go from losing for 4 straight years with no expectations to win to suddenly start having winning expectations. This has to be bait, man. This dude just stinks. Roger Goodell doesn't consider the NBA to be competition for the NFL. I mean, viewership-wise, he's not wrong. Austin Reeves is reportedly expected to command more than $30 million per year in his next contract. Which is a bit... I don't know, that feels like a bit much, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That seems like a bit much to command. I mean, he could be a borderline all-star, so I get it. So also about some NFL. Free agent safety, Tracy Walker has been suspended for 12 games by the NFL. Aaron Rodgers says that wide receiver Roman Wilson just needs to get out of his own head. There have been no intense talks between the Lions and star pass rusher Aiden Hutchinson on a contract extension, says their GM Brad Holmes. The Lions are still interested in pass rushers Darius Smith. Devontae Adams doesn't think it's possible for Travis Hunter to actually play both ways in the NFL. J.C. Horn was involved in a car accident this morning. He will not be practicing today, so he was involved in a car accident. Free agent wide receiver Keenan Allen signing with the Chargers. So back where it all started for Keenan Allen. But J.C. Horn is not thought to have sustained any significant injuries, so good news there. ESPN and the NFL have reached new licensing agreements extending ESPN's NFL draft rights, so multi-year extension for the NFL draft rights. So go over to NASCAR news to end this. Friday 10 ARCA P&Q, 11:35 FS2 Truck P&Q, 2 on FS2 ARCA race, 5 on FS1 Truck race. On Friday, Saturday 9:30 Xfinity P&Q, 12:05 True TV Cup P&Q, 9:30s on the CW, 2:30 CW pre-race, 3 the Xfinity race Sunday, 1:30 on USA pre-race, and 2 on USA the Cup race. That's all at the Glen. Times for the green flag: ARCA 2:13, Truck 5:22, Xfinity 3:20, and Cup 2:05. So Stuart Friesen is now home, plus more details on his injury. So there's that. Will Brown will be in the Xfinity car at Portland for colleague racing. The purse money for this weekend: Cup $9 million, Xfinity $1 million, Truck $782,000. All cars taking R&D were good this weekend. The only penalty this weekend was a fine to Taylor Gray's team in Xfinity for a loose lug nut. The Richmond Truck Race is a sponsor of the Euro 250. Caden Honeycutt confirms he will drive the Young's Motorsports number 02 truck at Watkins Glen. He'll be in the Hallmark Racing truck for the remainder of the season. Starting at Richmond, he'll be in the 52 truck. I think starting at Richmond while Stuart Friesen is on the sideline. But yeah, that's all to say for this news for racing, NFL, NBA, and NASCAR. So yeah, till next time, I'm out. Peace. I don't know what I'm going to record tomorrow. We'll see. Day off for baseball, so I'll find something.